Save it, because who knows? I don't want another ambush springing off in the same map. You never know. Might happen. I can totally see Bioware pulling that kind of shit. Iron rings. This all sucks. I need healing, and I need healing. Healing and lyrium. That's kind of it. Iron rings don't help me. Okay. I don't think we're gonna bother
all right.
Healing up right now. Getting rid of injuries, because we're on our way to... Well, fuck it. We can go back to camp, can't we?
I have been studying Mother's grimoire.
Oh, okay.
Do you wish to hear what I have found?
Lay it on me.
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you appear to be disturbed by what you found.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
That should prove useful, shouldn't it?
Not unless one also happens to be an ancient abomination. No. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Holy crap. Are you sure about this? Doesn't seem like the Flemeth that we met and laughed with.
Indeed. That is primarily what this tome details. The various daughters that Flemeth has acquired, their preparation and training. I recognize all of it. I am to be her next host. This is my purpose.
That's interesting. Why would she risk sending you with me then? She could lose her her potential next host.
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
If you died, she would have another daughter. I think that would go without saying, but let's see what Morgan says about it.
Not by any natural means. Perhaps I should take this as a vote of confidence from her on my capabilities. Or perhaps she simply wished me gone from the Korcari wilds so she could prepare her ritual in peace. A disturbing thought.
You had no idea of this. I am very sorry about that. I would imagine this would feel like quite the betrayal.
Do not be sorry. I am not. I am angry. There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Should we not confront Flemeth with this information first?
And what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
Why do you need my help? Well, I don't know. I mean, I think that goes without saying. Flemeth seems like a pretty tough enemy. If you feel like this is what's needed, then yes, of course, I will help you, Morgan.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then. So I must remain at the camp. Confront her and slay her quickly.
What?
I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Okay, but hang on. She's talking like, oh, yes, I know if I'm not in proximity when you kill her, she can't possibly possess me. Was that revealed in the grimoire? How do we know that? Why would her being with us when we kill Flemeth be more dangerous than her being apart from us? I would imagine if Flemeth can possess anything, I don't know why distance would be an issue, right? Kill Flemeth by myself. I mean, not by myself, with my group. But without you? That seems insane.
She would like everyone to think she is invincible, but I highly doubt that is the case. And besides that, you are not truly killing her.
What's the time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Okay, well maybe now that that's done with, we can give gifts to other people? Let's see. No. I was thinking maybe it required the quest to be done. I swear to God that's how you give gifts. It's just right-clicking and then... I don't know another way to do it. That's insane. Alright, hang on. We came back here to get rested, but let's... Oh, Bowden, right here. Let's talk to everybody as well.
Folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods, my boy.
Okay. Wait, stuff. Ah, man, I swear. I don't know if Wade's stuff is really worth it in the end. Okay, I feel like we should at least try talking to everybody that's here.
I'll get on it.
Coins, runes. All unassigned novice runes. All unassigned journeyman runes. I'll keep the expert and master for now. I don't conceive that I'll need them soon, but let's see. How many coins can I give? 30. How about 2? Just gave 20 to Wade. I didn't realize how much sovereigns actually were.
Very generous, Warden. If you need staff after the battle, keep us in mind.
Okay, let's do some chatting. Wade?
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Who? Alistair? We just we just had the prolonged discussion over Georgianne's sexuality, and here Wynn's like, "Oh, I hear you're completely straight." It's like, what? I mean, we were just talking for fun, I'm gonna say.
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Alistair is a fine lad, skilled in battle, but quite inexperienced when it comes to affairs of the heart. I would hate to see him get hurt.
I don't want to be mean to Wynn, because Wynn's probably one of Georgianne's favorite companions. You're saying I might hurt Alistair with my going along with his flirting, I guess?
Not intentionally, no. But there is great potential for tragedy here. For one or both of you. You are both Grey Wardens, and he is the son of a king. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
That's a fair point. I will try my best to handle my responsibilities in my relationships.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
Well, I'm not really in love with Alistair, so... I don't know, in the meantime, should I just tell him to go away? Is that what you're suggesting?
You may have to save one or both of you unnecessary anguish later on.
Okay, Wynn's making a pretty valid point here. Up to this point, Alistair has I wouldn't say confessed, but he's intimated his feelings, and Georgiana's just kind of been like, oh, okay, she hasn't really put him down. Because it hasn't really seemed necessary, because it's just like, oh, you know, it's Alistair. We know Alistair. He's just Alistair. But if Wynn is like, hey, if he falls too hard for you, then things are going to get difficult. Maybe she has a point, and we should nip this in the bud, or as close to the bud as we can get it. None of this is what I want Georgiana to say, though. Okay, this is going to sound impatient and rude rather, but I'm going to say this anyway because I think what Georgiana would be saying is, when you make a good point, I will do what's best for us. Meaning the whole group. That's not what this is saying, but that's what I would want to convey if I was Georgiana right now.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Fair point, madam. Well, we got an awkward conversation coming right up here. Hang on. Let's talk.
Well, here I am.
Do you have any other tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Okay. We've heard about... Ooh. We've heard about Eveline. I'm thinking Flemeth, given what Morrigan's dealing with. Wait, we've already heard that story, hence the word again. Okay, Darkspawn.
Chantry lore says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know.
Pretty cool.
In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
I could ask for another story, but there's so many other things pressing on our mind, I think we'll just move on. Oof, I don't really want to talk to Alistair right this second. Let's talk to Duke instead. He bounces around you, barking excitedly. Let's pet him. He rolls around happily on his back. Good boy, Duke. Hi, Alistair. Gonna go talk to Sten.
Yes.
Hi, Sten. Let's talk.
I am hardly surprised.
Never mind.
Very well.
Something you mentioned?
Speak, then.
There's some wisdom in the chant. Again, I don't really feel like that's appropriate, given that Georgiana doesn't care about the chant. That's enough for now, I guess. Okay, let's go.
As you wish.
Well, that didn't go very well. Alistair.
Look, before we go any further, I want to say something.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister, and that you were there to talk me down after we left. You're a true friend. I just wanted to tell you that.
Yeah. Yep. I feel the same way. True friend. True friend.
Well, now that that's out of the way, your desire is my command.
Whoa, don't talk like that, dude. Questions?
Of course.
I feel like I've asked most of those questions before, and the other ones are kind of sexual in nature. I don't...
So, all this time we've spent together, you know, the tragedy, the brushes with death, the constant battles with the whole blight looming over us. Will you miss it once it's over?
Jesus. God, no. Are you kidding me? No, I wish I could just be like, no, I won't miss that at all. Are you crazy? I don't know what option would best reflect that. I guess must you always be joking about such things? He's not asking this genuinely, I guess. Okay, we should treat it like that. There's always more battles, Alistair, you weirdo.
But that doesn't mean we would necessarily be fighting them together.
Man, he's got
I
it
know
bad.
it might sound strange, considering we haven't known each other for very long, but I've come to care for you a great deal. I think maybe it's because we've gone through so much together. I don't know. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe I'm fooling myself. Am I? Fooling myself? Or do you think you might ever feel the same way about me?
Oh, man. You know, Alistair was with us when we were in the Pearl. He should have seen how we were looking at Isabella. But he's a little dense to have not picked up on this. I don't think we need to drag this out any longer than we need to. Let's just say, I'm sorry, Alistair, I don't think so.
Well, there's nothing more to discuss, is there? I'll just wander off and swallow my foot. Maybe both of them, excuse me.
Ouch. Ooh. Disapproves 20. But he's still way up there. Pretty high. 54, really. Now, gifts. I swear to God, I thought we could just give gifts. Oh! Wait a minute. Was it because I was in a vending menu previously that I couldn't give them? Now I don't know. I don't know reality anymore. Ugh. Okay, well, anyway, we can give gifts, so sure.
For me? They smell lovely, and there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers.
What?
She would sprinkle the dry petals amongst her clothes.
What are the chances?
Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
Okay, that was easy. Alright. Okay. There must be a time limit on what you can give to people, huh? No, wait. I know what it was. I can't give a gift to myself. Duh. Ugh. That was dumb. Okay, let's give some of this crap away then. This one we'll give to Alistair. Yeah, there we go.
Is that for me? Really?
Yep.
Wow. Wow.
You're welcome. Steel symbol of Andraste.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
You're quite welcome. Win. I don't know what the demon's pendant? That seemed a little weird. Alistair's mother's amulet, we know where that goes. Can we just give that to Duke? The cake? He did bring us the cake. I presume it would maybe go up if he didn't already love us. Okay, let's give him his mother's amulet.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
It was in Radcliffe. It was in Redcliffe. In the study.
Oh, the Arl study? Then
Yippers?
he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Because he boned your mom and he liked her, I guess. Maybe you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left... Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this. The next time I see him, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Let's not be a dick. But these are both kind of dickish options. It's fine. No worries, Alistair. Let's just keep it as it is.
Right. Let's go then. And thanks again.
Okay, more gifts. We're getting into the giving spirit here. Twisted together into a thick rope. Well, Alistair won't like that. How about Win? I don't know. I feel like that's more of a Leliana gift, but we haven't given anything to Win yet.
Oh, marvelous.
Oh, alright. Gold rune carved into it. Win?
Oh, marvelous.
Listen to her. Antique wine-stained map showing the boundaries of the ancient Tevinter Imperium. Win!
Most kind.
Yes. Humanoid warrior. Sten?
Unexpected. Thank you.
Alright, anything we can get to get that guy to like us more. Chastened sack meat, a brutally strong honey liquor reminiscent of warm summer days, apple blossoms in the wind. Unexpected aftertaste of father going off to war, never to return. Bitter to say the least. I don't know. Sure. Sten.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Chantry amulet.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Did you like that? An antique portrait, slightly water-stained, of a man wearing furs and a heavy crown. Give it to Alistair, but he's maxed out. Beautiful woman with jewels in her hair, the cameo set in front of a filigree gold locket. Leliana?
Why,
Again?
thank you so much.
Silver chain?
Most kind.
Sure. Try this vintage.
Most kind.
She didn't really care for that. That's fine.
Most kind.
Anything we have that Morrigan would like? Silver bracelet?
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Shiny gold ring?
Interesting.
Warhounds. Can I give that to Duke by chance? Oh, maybe it didn't make any sense to give that to Duke.
Most kind.
Yeah, no, I'm really kind of striking out with Win here. What the hell, let's give it to him. I don't think this is the right person to give to.
Unexpected.
Oh!
Thank you.
He loved it.
Why, thank you so much.
Oh. Really?
Oh, marvelous.
Okay.
Most kind.
Nope, she didn't care for that. That's fine. That's all the gifts we got right now. The good news is we didn't... Ooh. Inspired abilities, huh? The good news is we didn't screw anything up by giving people negative abilities. This party member has gained a minor bonus to magic, has Morgan. I thought Win gained something too. Minor bonus to willpower. Meanwhile, Duke has got, like, freaking crazy. Massive bonus to dexterity. Makes me wonder what Alistair has gained. Constitution. Okay. Alright, so then let's just get a good look at everybody here. Ooh, heroic accomplishments. 452 kills. Most powerful foe slain. Still Uldred. Huh. Just getting a look at everybody's stats here. So Georgianne still doesn't have Duelist on her list. That's aggravating. Maybe we need to level her up and then she can... Oh, there it is. Oh god, that's what we needed to do. Ugh. Achievement unlocked, Veteran. So what does that mean now that we've taken that? Doesn't tell me anything additional. It lists new skills? No. I don't know. Let's... Oh, here they are. Duelist. Gosh. Dueling. The Duelist focuses on proper form, gaining a bonus to attack while the mode is active. Keen Defense adds a bonus to defense while in this mode. Upset balance. Executes a quick move that throws the opponent off balance, imposing penalties to movement speed and defense unless the target passes a physical resistance check. Keen Defense. Duelist has an uncanny knack for simply not being there when the enemy attacks, receiving a bonus to defense. Finally, Pinpoint Strike. The Duelist has learned to strike the vitals of an enemy with pinpoint accuracy and from any angle. For a moderate duration, all successful attacks generate automatic critical hits. That's kind of crazy. Good. Glad I finally got that sorted out. Okay. Well, guys, I think this is where we're going to end it. We'll head toward the Brazilian forest the next time that we play. Oh, wait. You know, we did... I talked to Morrigan regarding the Grimoire. I have not talked to her since then, though. I wonder if there isn't something else we could...
I await your command.
...discuss with her. Life in the Wilds was very lonely, I suppose?
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
Did they ever speak back?
Don't be foolish.
Oh.
I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
Let me guess. Flemeth made you bury it in the swamp.
She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
That's rather cruel to do to just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
That's actually pretty crappy. I mean, Georgianne lived a tough life in Dusttown, but she still feels bad for people who had shitty childhoods. Harsh lessons to teach a child.
Perhaps, but they were necessary still. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Alright. Morgan continues to be weird. Yep, like I said, everybody, this is where we're going to end it. I'll tackle the Brazilian forest, or at least we'll begin to tackle the Brazilian forest next time. In the meantime, thanks very much for watching, dealing with the frustration with the fights, and redoing fights, and redoing fights, and redoing fights. I am thankful that you are all sticking with it, and I hope you're enjoying it. Until next time, take care, and I will see you around.